On a sunny spring weekend, families come out in droves to area attractions like the Magic House. In this crowd of excited children and watchful parents is the Niatzi family. The family of 11 is larger than normal, and that's not the only thing about them that's extraordinary. They came to St. Louis from Afghanistan, fleeing the country when the Taliban took control in August of 2021. Tom Barrett is one of the first Americans the family met. Tom is a volunteer through the Family Partnering Program of Welcome Neighbors St. Louis.
We got the call that the International Institute here in St. Louis was just overwhelmed with the number of people that were coming in, and they asked for our assistance in getting some things out to the families. And so I immediately put my hand up.
The International Institute supports immigrants and refugees upon their arrival in the United States. Other nonprofits such as Welcome Neighbors St. Louis and Oasis International step up to smooth the transition.
Immediately upon meeting that family, I said, I have got to get to know these people.
Inamullah Niatzi was a university student in Afghanistan. He tells us to call him Raja.
My Inamullah Niatzi is original name, but it's so difficult for you. I think Raja is easy for you. Tell me Raja, easy name.
Raja is married and has 2 young daughters.
Because job is important for me, for my son, family, and I want a good job in here.
Raja's father was a high school principal in Afghanistan before being employed by the U.S. military. Like so many Afghan families, the Niatzi family escaped with very few possessions. The Welcome Neighbor Family Partnering Program is there to help.
They say, I need something you need, we help you. I say, right, really? They say for me, yeah, okay, no problem.
Went over and got them bedroom furniture that they said that they were going to need, clothing, winter coats.
We see a need and we meet the need.
Madeline Grusha is the Family Support Coordinator for Welcome Neighbor St. Louis. The program began in 2016 to help Syrian refugee families.
We started pairing volunteers in the community with the Syrian families, and we would say, you know, start your relationships, live life together, celebrate life together, and then as they become independent and self-sufficient, you may pull away. No one can pull away because you're like family. There's no reason to let go, even though you're just celebrating milestones like purchasing a home and watching the children succeed in school, celebrating birthdays. You're just like an aunt. So I have my own Syrian family. I've been with them for 5 years.
We help them to get settled in here, but then we also try to become their friends. And so much of what they're going to want to know is what is there to do in St. Louis? What are the things that kids can do? And so we try to just welcome them as a neighbor, a member of the family, and we try to help them to learn to be with Americans and to understand the culture, because we are very different from life in Afghanistan.
Because there are so many needs, most families are assigned more than 1 volunteer. The Niatzi family has 4. Family partner Brooke Meadows says that it's especially important to help the women and children get out in the community.
Just being able to get the women out of the house, and we went to the dollar store on a little outing and then out to the park, and I was able to provide artwork, just watercolors for the kids, and they loved it. They loved climbing on all the equipment. They really appreciated being out in nature and just getting out of that confinement of the house. The women don't drive. It can really become an isolating and confining situation for some to just be at home all day long and no career, just taking care of the children. So to be able to just kind of renewing experience for them.
Like so many new immigrants, the Niatzis are hardworking and resilient. Thanks to the Family Partnering Program, they are able to take advantage of all St. Louis has to offer.
That the people coming from Afghanistan are just absolutely wonderful people. You know, our cultures are different, and so it may take a while for us to understand each other, but they are people who definitely want to be in this country, and it feels good to have people here who are going to make things better for themselves and their children.
I personally feel that we're really benefiting more than they are. And I cannot even explain how much it's changed me as a person. You know, I was a teacher for 32 years, and I had no idea what having a relationship with a family from another country would do in this respect. I can't even imagine not having them in my life.